3、2、1。必要ないから大丈夫。ありがとうございます。いいですか？はい、大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。チェックしてみてください。
2011年11月、笹川平和財団の招聘により、オーストラリアで難民の定住支援に関わる専門家が来日しました。メリカ・ヤシンシーク・エルディンさんとセイン・ナントゥ・クヌーさんです。2人もまたオーストラリアで暮らす難民です。東京や長野でシンポジウムが開かれ、彼女たちは自分たちの経験やオーストラリアの取り組みを語りました。日本からも外務省や NGO、UNHCR、研究者らが参加し、難民の定住について議論が重ねられました。難民が難民を支援するオーストラリア。難民ナウでは、シンポジウムに関わった人々へのインタビューを通し、第三国定住を開始した日本に今求められているものを考えます。
私どもも国際協力あるいは、国際理解等の推進をしている団体ですし、しかも日本がどういうふうにそれに取り組んでいくかということに対しては非常に重視しておりまして、難民の問題に関するいろいろなことについてはやはりまだ日本でも理解が深まっていないし、私たち自身も考えてみればあんまりよく分かっていないということに気がつきまして、やはりこれから難民のどういうふうにご支援していくかということにつきまして、私どもが取り上げるべきだというふうに考えまして、事業を始めることになりました。
まずはオーストラリアの移民国家ですので、移民の受け入れというものをベースに難民の特別なニーズにも対応できるようないろんな配慮をしているっていう点と、もう一つはオフショアという海外からの受け入れとオンショアっていうですね、国内での申請者のものですね。特にオフショアについては国連の難民条約に定義される難民と、それ以外の方たちっていう3つをですね、うまく使いながら柔軟な、多様な受け入れをやっているというところが一つの特徴かなというふうに思います。
今回来日した2人のうち、メリカ・ヤシンシーク・エルディン博士は、国際的にも認知度の高いコミュニティガイドネットワークプログラムの指導で知られています。2007年からはエイメスを代表し、国連の会議に参加・発表されています。
My name is Malika Shahadin. I am an Australian of Eritrean background. So I am an Eritrean Australian of refugee background. I left home, Eritrea, because of the war between Eritrea and Ethiopia in 1975. I got accepted for resettlement to Australia, so I went to Australia in 1992. Since then, I got a doctorate in marine biology, and I am working in different sectors. I'm in the board of the Refugee Council of Australia, and also I'm the manager for settlement delivery services at AIMS in Victoria. Thank you.
もう一人のセイン・ナントゥ・クヌーさんは、エイメスのコミュニティリエゾンオフィサーです。メルボルンに新しくできたコミュニティに対し、相談事業、定住に関する情報提供を担っています。オーストラリアカレン族会議の女性協会議長でもあります。
My name is Nandu, Australia. My background is Karen ethnic nationalities from Burma. Because of the situations and so many reasons, we have to flee from our native land and have to come to the Thai-Burma border area since 1982.
AIMS stands for the Adult Multicultural Education Services, and started in 1951 as to provide English as a second language for new arrivals. And since then, it has diversified its services, and now it includes settlement, and it includes also specialist employment services, in addition to English language. In 2005, AIMS gained the contract to provide humanitarian settlement services, and this means, it has to provide services for the first 6 months up to a year, depends on the needs of the clients. And this includes on arrival reception, it includes accommodation, household goods, services, case coordination and referrals, and also mental health and well-being. So to do this, of course, one organization cannot do it by itself, and therefore AIMS, as a lead organization, developed a consortium of more than 12 organizations, each one specializing in one of the services. And so they report to AIMS. AIMS reports to the Department of Immigration, State Department of Immigration, and then State Department of Immigration reports to the Federal Department of Immigration. And of course, the Federal Department of Immigration is the main department that provides funding for resettlement. Since then, AIMS is providing settlement for the whole of Victoria. It has got 5 regions, and so it developed a network where all the reporting goes to AIMS, and then it goes up. The Community Guides program is mainly a concept to engage people of refugee background because of the high unemployment rate which exists, within the new and emerging communities. And 2 objectives of the Community Guides program is to provide a culturally and linguistically appropriate service for the new arrivals, as well as trying to open pathways for people of refugee background, so they can have better job opportunities. To do that, there has to be a very strong cooperation and better communication between the new and emerging communities and the service provider, which is AIMS. And therefore, we recruited, first of all, about 40 people from different backgrounds, and up to now we have trained about 800 community guides. Out of those, 60 already work at AIMS, and almost all my staff are of refugee background. And at the same time, also 250 of them got employment within other organizations, and our role is to advocate on their behalf and to introduce them to new services, whether it's government or non-government organizations. There are different pathways. We don't want those community guides just to be bilingual support workers, because every refugee, besides language, they have other skills as well. So how can we exploit those skills, or how can we bring up those skills so they can find better job opportunities and at different levels? So since we started this program, we have people who are working at different levels with welcoming guides, settlement information officers, teacher aides, employment consultants, case managers, so at different levels. And here we have Nantu, who was a community guide, and now she is a community liaison officer. So there is a lot of opportunities for refugees, and this improves their chances of getting employment, and provides role models for their communities, as well as a better image for people of refugee background for the whole society of the society.
Yes, Lavada project is very, very successful because Lavada area, this rural town is, the name is Neil, far away from Melbourne, 4-hour drive. And also the company of the general managers, they hear about the current refugees, and they came to AIMS AIMS organization. They ask about community refugees. They are willing to work, or they want to start to work, or no. After that, we know that straight away for me, yes, I want to work. My communities are willing to work straight away without I'm asked my community, because they are willing to work. I know them very, very well. And after that, this Lavada company, they give orientation to the communities. After that, they show the city town is they have a hospital, school, and a sport area. They have a social place. They have a sported area. They show so many things about. They give orientation about this area. After that, our Korean communities they are very, very happy. First, they employ just only 5 workers to start working from the Lavadak area, because our Korean communities they have a language barrier also. The company doesn't know how they will communicate with the refugees. After that, refugees, Korean communities, they try their best, including body language, and Lavadat companies, they try their best as well. And after that, after 6 months, the workers are increasing up to 60 from Lavadak. Now we have an opportunity have a share company with Lavadak, and our company name is Tomepa. We already put a logo on our company already. Now we already started. Our job is we have to look after duckling, from the small duckling up to 6 weeks. After that, we sell our product to Lavadak.
Children's education is very important to have a better and stable life for the future. So in Australia, mostly, like all schools that cater for new arrivals, they have English language schools. So the English language schools provide those children with intensive English language within the school. So for 6 months, they learn English, but also sometimes they go to classes where they just listen, other subjects like science, mathematics, or other subjects. So after 6 months, they assess them and see what level they are in, because in Australia, they admit children according to their age and not according to their level of knowledge. And therefore, if they are in a certain stage, then it means, they will send them to their own classes. Putting them for the first 6 months, at a language school within their own school will prepare them to see the school environment. So it means, they will not be, they will feel very confident, to go to school. The other thing is also starting making friends, and then enter the class and try, to compete. We know that it is very hard, but also there are programs of homework support classes, because most of the families that come, most of them, they are illiterate in their own language, and therefore they can't support the children. And therefore, these homework support classes are very important. And also we have got a very strong volunteer network who help them, help the families, help the parents, and help the children as well at school. So that's how we are overcoming it. Thank you.
オーストラリアの経験を語った2人は、日本にどのようなメッセージを送ったのか、第2回求められる視点で見ていきます。